This call is being recorded.
Jesus.
Can you hear me
Patty?
now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
It's got to be something on my end. Yes, because I can hear you now. It's got to be something.
Okay. I think it was probably like some weird combination of something on both of our ends.
No, I kept trying to route you through the fucking Android Auto thing on my truck, and it, for some reason, decides that it doesn't want to work today. So
weird. Yeah, mine, I just kept, like, it would show that there was a call in progress, but I was hearing absolute silence. But then when I would go back and play back, like, the 20-second recording, there'd be audio. It was weird, but we're going now.
Indeed.
Hopefully we don't get caught off. So we're doing a nerd dump today. We're doing a nice early morning nerd dump. So we both watched Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
And I know we're both very excited about Mortal Kombat, and I want to take Mortal Kombat, I want to put it at the end. I want to build toward Mortal Kombat. Okay?
Okay.
So I have a few notes here. And I'm going to prioritize them on the fly. Because I just sort of made notes as I went. Couple of small ones. Sony, so you know how I think we had talked about this at some point. I had assumed that Sony was like working on their own streaming service like everybody else is, you know?
Yep.
Because they've got a lot of property, and they own Stars. You figure they were going to do like Stars Plus or something, and that would be Sony's streaming service.
Yep.
They did not go
there
that
already
route.
There already is a Stars app.
Yeah, but that's just like for if you've got Stars on cable, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not launching their own streaming service. They signed a deal with Disney Plus.
I was just gonna say, because I saw this on Facebook.
Yeah.
Soon, thanks to a deal with Sony and Disney, we're gonna get Spider-Man on Disney Plus, which means we'll finally
and like,
have a complete MCU picture.
Yeah. I'm wondering if this also means they're going to be bringing like the PlayStation Studios movies that they're working on, if those are going to be coming to Disney Plus as well.
We're going to get all the X-Men movies.
X-Men's coming next month, yeah. Those are going up next month. I mean, Disney already owns those, so. But I'm excited about it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. They own the mutants now?
Yeah, they own Fox. They bought Fox.
Oh.
So
right.
Fox owns the mutants. Sony owns Spider-Man and everybody connected to Spider-Man. Fox owns the mutants and Fantastic Four. And I think, I can't remember, so Disney definitely owns Ghost Rider now, but I don't know if they took the rights back from Sony or if it was part of the Fox buyout. It's going to be interesting to see. They're going into all like the magic and stuff in the MCU now, so it's going to be interesting to see if they bring in Ghost Rider, how he would fit into the way the Marvel universe works. Speaking of Marvel, yeah, I've been awake for like half an hour, I think. Speaking of Marvel, Russell Crowe has joined the cast of Thor: Love and Thunder. He is playing Zeus.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's a good casting choice. So we got Russell Crowe and Christian Bale as villains in Thor 4. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Holiday Special will both be filming simultaneously later this year. James Gunn is doing both, and he is directing them both at the same time.
Makes sense.
So I feel like we're supposed to be getting Holiday Special in time for Christmas 2022, and I feel like it's going to like directly like lead into Guardians 3.
I can't wait for Guardians 3 personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. Guardians is my favorite, without a doubt.
Mhm. Guardians is a lot of fun. So far, I think for me, it's Civil War and Thor Ragnarok are my two favorites. Two more little notes. The Flash has started production. Michael Keaton has been seen on set, not in the Batman costume or anything, but he's around. So that's exciting. I still got you over there?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm just rubbing the sleep out of my eyes still.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, fantastic Batman. Probably the best.
He's among
the
them.
best all-around Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, we both still agree that George Clooney was the best Bruce Wayne, and who was the other guy?
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, thank
you. Of those two movies, if you had smushed those two movies together, you would have had a really great Batman.
I almost said Jude Law, and I was like, that's not right.
No. He hasn't been Batman yet. Eventually, everybody will get their turn.
It's just like the MCU or Batman. Everybody gets a shot at least once.
That should be like the big question for like young up and coming actors, like when they're in like an interview for anything. So who do you want to be, Batman or the Joker? Are you more of a Batman guy or are you more of a Joker guy?
Yeah.
Everybody gets their turn. The rumors that I've heard, and it's probably nothing, it's probably like just some fanboy on the internet talking out of his ass, but I heard Macaulay Culkin could be the Joker to Robert Pattinson's Batman. And if you haven't seen anything, right? If you haven't seen anything that Macaulay Culkin's done since he was a child, it's easy to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But Macaulay Culkin is actually like, he's not like an amazing actor, but he's got his own thing that works really well. He's on the new season of American Horror Story.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard, like, what else has he done?
Maybe like 15 years ago, he did a movie called Saved with Mandy Moore and what's her name? Susan Sarandon's daughter. That was really good. It was about like dysfunctional kids at a Catholic school, and he played a kid in a wheelchair. It was really good. I don't know. He does like scattered stuff here and there. He did a series of. He's a painter mostly now. Like he's a painter and a musician. He doesn't really like go out of his way to act. People have to like come find him for stuff.
Was it Kim and Ryan Gosling that had that T-shirt war?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They kept on wearing T-shirts of them, wearing T-shirts of them.
Yeah, it's just like a tunnel through their chest. Macaulay Culkin's just sort of like everybody's friend. Everybody likes Macaulay. But he could be interesting for that role.
Like?
Yeah. I've got one last little piece on my list before we can move into Mortal Kombat, unless we get sidetracked again. This somehow completely slipped by me, the existence of this film and the fact that it was happening. Somehow completely slipped by me. Did not know, and it is currently in production. Borderlands.
Oh.
Borderlands is currently in production.
Live action or anime?
Live action. Jamie Lee Curtis is Tennis. I don't like.
Tannis?
I don't know the game. Tannis?
Yeah.
Jack Black is Claptrap.
That's gonna ruin that for me. I'm sorry,
I
it's
love
gonna
Jack
ruin
Black.
it for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's an incredible voice actor.
Yeah.
And I love his music. I absolutely hate everything else he does.
Okay.
Orange County was okay. Obviously, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny was great, but that's because they're playing Tenacious D.
Yeah.
I love Tenacious D.
I really loved School of Rock. I feel like Jack Black is like another one of those Adam Sandlers. Like their early career was filled with like a bunch of like hands down fucking awesome comedies. And then they got famous and it all went off the rails.
He's trying too hard to be another Will Ferrell.
But here's the deal. I don't think that Jack Black is trying hard to do anything. He just is the person we see on screen, and that's kind of a problem.
Yeah. And nothing against Will Ferrell, because there are some Will Ferrell movies that I absolutely love. But there are some that I cannot stand. I can't stand Elf. I don't know why.
Okay.
Probably because it's just him
Elf.
screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
But
so Will Ferrell is part of that same like situation, you know.
On the flip side of that, though, I love Talladega Nights. Step Brothers is hilarious.
Anchorman.
There's Anchorman,
but not Anchorman 2. Not Anchorman 2. Just Anchorman.
What's the movie where they all go back to college?
Old School.
Old School. That was hilarious.
Fucking classic, that one. Frank the Tank.
Like I said, Will Ferrell is a very funny man. I think that he pushes some of his roles way too far.
Yeah.
I didn't see Miami Heat. Was that the one? The basketball movie he did? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It was funny-ish, but it wasn't really very good.
Yeah, there's just other stuff that he's done that I can't stomach.
I felt like It feels like if Will Ferrell just did Dodgeball again, I think would be a good description. I'm not saying that Will Ferrell made Dodgeball, but Will Ferrell is. Yeah.
I like Jack Black in Kung Fu Panda.
I've only seen the first one.
It's the only one you need to see.
Okay. I liked Jack Black in. He was good in High Fidelity. Because he was supposed to be an obnoxious douche, he actually played like the character was like to a T from the book. And I liked Jack Black in what else was I about to say? Shallow Hal was good.
Yeah, that's true. But that was for Gwyneth Paltrow, not for him.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of big stars, none of whom I can remember at the moment. Borderlands is like straight up in production. Like there's a movie currently being made, and I knew nothing about it.
That's excellent.
And Gearbox this is a great segue actually. Here's what's happening with video game movies now. It's like when you look back at like the old Mortal Kombat and like Super Mario Brothers and shit like that, you had this video game property being handed over to a movie studio, and that movie studio will make a movie. Now we've got like the Pokemon company was like directly involved in production on Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
And PlayStation Studios is directly involved in the making of these new movies and TV shows that they've got going on. And who is it, Acclaim, that does Mortal Kombat? Is it Acclaim? Let me see. Who publishes Mortal Kombat? Midway, which is owned by Warner Brothers, but it's still like the people who are in charge of making the games were directly involved with the production of making this movie.
And it was so good.
It's like this Last of Us TV show. It's not a Last of Us TV show being made for HBO. It's Sucker Punch. Is it Sucker Punch? No, it's Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is making this TV show for HBO. With, like, they've got, like, some of the HBO talent. Like, I'm sure there are Game of Thrones people involved, and I'm sure there are, like, all sorts of different writers from different shows and producers and directors, but...
Yeah.
So Mortal Kombat, bro.
Phenomenal.
Fucking phenomenal.
I loved that we saw... Go ahead.
I expected nothing. I expected nothing from this movie. It owed me nothing. All it had to do was try. And it was really well done.
The opening sequence alone.
Yes.
Do we want to throw, should we spoiler alert this?
I mean, it's Sunday. We'll put a spoiler alert in the title. It's Sunday. Like, people have had 2 days to watch it if they're going to go out of their way to watch it, you know?
That's true.
I feel like at this point, most people know a friend who has HBO Max information. You know?
Getting to see Scorpion's true origin story.
Yeah.
Was fucking phenomenal. Because we knew when we watched, we all know as Mortal Kombat fans that Sub-Zero and Scorpion are mortal enemies, so on and so forth. But I don't know where I was going with that point. But to see, like, to get a real glimpse into where it all started. Yeah. And I loved that everyone, like, sits around and goes, oh, but Sub-Zero, I thought Sub-Zero was the good guy. No. Sub-Zero's been the bad guy the whole time. Yeah.
It's like, if you really think about it, there are really not any good guys in Mortal Kombat.
Well, no.
There are people who do good things, but everybody's kind of bad.
In the original movie, they put Sub-Zero and Scorpion on the same team.
Yeah.
Which is not the way it goes.
Because all they did was put people in costumes and make up a story. Whereas over here, we've got, like we were talking about on our early Earth Day Spectacular, over here, we've got, like, the people who have been writing the story for the games, who know that, like way back, there was a storyline for all of Mortal Kombat. Like, these people are directly involved who know what this movie is supposed to be about.
How about...
I'm interested to hear the opinion of, like, hardcore Mortal Kombat fans who, like, care what the story of Mortal Kombat is, you know?
No,
because
I
like Mortal Kombat, obviously, but...
How about some of those fatalities?
Dude, I have never had such like an immediate physical reaction to seeing violence on a TV screen. I haven't. It's just it was done so incredibly well, so perfectly and graphically violent. When he cut him in half with his hat.
Yes. I watched it with John, and John paused the movie and he looks back at me and he goes, "That was my favorite fatality ever." And I was like, yes, I know.
When Jax fucking claps that dude's head.
Yeah, when Jax claps that dude's head, when fucking Kano rips out Reptile's heart.
Yeah.
Fucking, when Sonya Blade fucking blasts that hole through Melina.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see her spine and everything. They showed her spine.
Yeah.
So good.
Johnny Cage was in the first game, right?
Johnny
or
Cage
did they
in the first
introduce
game
him in the
and
second?
the original movie.
Yeah. I was the whole time, like, I just kept, like, it was a really good movie, but I kept saying, where's Johnny Cage?
I loved that they teased him in the end.
Yeah.
Because
Going
you
to
knew
Hollywood.
it right at the end when he was packing up his stuff and he said, "Oh, I'm going to Hollywood." Anyone that's been a fan of Mortal Kombat, played the Mortal Kombat games, knows that Johnny Cage is a fucking movie star.
Yeah.
Liu Kang, I think they could have done better with Liu Kang, but whatever.
Liu Kang, I liked him. He's the little one with the fire, right? Not the one with the hat.
Yep.
I liked him.
Yeah. The one with the hat is his cousin Kung Lao.
Kung Lao. The stuff with, what is it, Shao Kahn? The bad guy over there in Outworld. Shang Tsung?
It was Shang Tsung this time.
Yeah.
Shao Kahn, I would be I'm almost certain is going to be the next one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a trilogy, so I feel like we'll be building to Shao Kahn.
Yeah, because that's what it was supposed to be. In the original movie, Shang Tsung, sucked everybody's souls out and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then fucking shit went sideways during the tournament, and then Shao Kahn showed up at the end.
Yeah. So, I believe Cole Young was an original character created for the movie.
He was.
And I didn't realize that while I was watching it, so I kept expecting him to, like, turn into Scorpion.
Baraka. Oh yeah, no, everybody that I was watching it too, like, oh, he's gonna be Scorpion. I was like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
Scorpion is Scorpion. Scorpion is in the bowels of hell right now. That is not Scorpion. He is not going to become Scorpion. It's cool that they gave him the little knife there that Scorpion used in the original thing, but the opening sequence, I knew almost immediately that we were looking at Scorpion.
Yeah.
Because he had the yellow on his robes that he
Well,
was wearing.
yeah, I knew that I thought that this young kid was going to, like, embody Scorpion. Like, he was going to, like, channel his like, ancestors' like, spirit and become Scorpion.
When, I'm not going to lie about it, when they were fighting and he was getting the shit beaten out of him,
yeah,
and fucking all of a sudden the fucking kukri came through his shoulder, I was like, no, there's fucking Scorpion. And then Scorpion proceeded to absolutely manhandle Sub-Zero, as all it should be. I have come to hell. I have come from hell to defeat you. Like, gah! I loved it. I loved every second of that movie. It was so good.
It was such a good movie. It was so good.
Kano. Tell me that you didn't love him through the entire movie.
So sometimes he felt like a little much, but he was always funny.
Yeah.
I did like him as a character. I'm glad he died. Because then I understood why he was so, like, he was too much sometimes to piss you off and make you happy when he dies.
Who's the other one there? Was it not Cabal? It was Cabal.
Yeah. I feel like he came around in later games. I don't remember him from the first two. I think he was in the third. Let's look it up. Let's find ourselves a Mortal Kombat wiki and answer all of our questions.
Oh, there's always a Mortal Kombat wiki.
Okay. Got Cabal here on the Mortal Kombat wiki. It doesn't have a cute name. It's just Mortal Kombat wiki. Origin Earthrealm. Weapons: hook, sword, saw blades. His first appearance was Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
And he's been a mainstay since then.
We did see a lot of good, they were all good.
They killed a lot of people. But I guess it's Mortal Kombat. Why can't they come back?
Well, there's also a story somewhere along the line in Mortal Kombat where Liu Kang and Kung Lao are killed, and Shao Kahn resurrects them.
Yeah. Okay.
Or not Shao Kahn, Shang Tsung.
Yeah. Shang Tsung. It's good to see Asian people playing these Asian people.
It was the same guy.
What?
Who played Shang Tsung in the original movie.
Nah. It was the dude from The Dark Knight, the Chinese banker guy.
Oh.
Mr. Lau. But Raiden in the old movie was just such a white guy. Like, he was not in any way Asian, and they didn't. He was just a white man.
That was the guy who played Bill in Kill Bill.
No, it was not. David Carradine? Absolutely not. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Mortal Kombat. 1995. Fucking.
I also loved how
Christopher Lambert. He was in the original Highlander.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Similar kind of actor in Hollywood to David Carradine.
I loved how they poked fun of it. Oh, well, how do you even know that this exists? I mean, look, they didn't even spell it right.
Yeah. Lord Raiden, this white man. No, it was so good. I can't wait to see more. So there is a trilogy of Mortal Kombat movies, which means that everybody is signed on for 2 more movies. Except the dude who plays Sub-Zero is signed on for 3 more movies. So I think we're probably going to also get like a Sub-Zero movie.
Well, we should. We have to see the explanation as to why Sub-Zero is hunting fucking Scorpion's whole family. I can't remember what his fucking name is.
Yeah. I think that, what is it? Hasashi Hanzo, Scorpion, he, like, killed Bihan's father, I think is the story. Like, in battle. Like, in an honorable way. He killed Bihan's father, and now that's like, he's also just an evil, crazy man.
Yes.
And I love him so much. He was amazing. He was so good. He was so much better than an actor playing Sub-Zero had any right to be.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I wish that mask, sorry, I hit my microphone. I wish that mask were like more like fitted to his face instead of just being like this big hunk of plastic in front of him. It seemed very clunky, the mask. Felt sort of 90s to me. I'm criticizing Sub-Zero's fashion choices. I'm sure it'll be sleeker in the next movie.
If that's the only complaint you have, then we're good.
He was so good. He was my favorite part of the movie.
Well, sir, I mean, this has been a successful nerd dump.
It has. Let me check the time. Maybe it's been more than a nerd dump. No, it's been 32 minutes. It's a nerd dump.
Yeah, this is just a nerd dump.
Yeah. Oh, it's been nice talking to you this morning. We wrestled through the technical difficulties.
I'm glad that we were able to have this nerd dump because it's been a minute.
Yeah. It really hasn't. We talked on Tuesday night for our early Earth Day spectacular.
All right, Michael.
All right.
We should try to figure out an episode at some point this week.
Yeah, I'm off on Wednesday. But that probably doesn't work for you in any way. Yeah? Okay.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right. I'll see you later, sir.
Later.